Okay, so Lizzie, welcome.
Thank you.
You look
Thank you so
very
much.
beautiful and like happy and bright.
Thank you.
Oh, no
Trying.
problem. No problem. So you are live with us from French Guyana, correct? Did I say that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your story touched me, and I know a lot of people are going to wonder, like, who is she? Who is she? She's pretty, but who is she? So, your story touched me because you went through publicly what a lot of women go through behind closed doors. You were in a relationship, a very committed relationship with Andre Marode. Marode. I hope I'm saying his last name, Marode. Okay. And he popped up unexpectedly with Jeffree Star. Wino gang, what's going on? We are live from my kitchen, okay? Now, I know you guys have been wondering, Tasha, are you pregnant? Because we have not, well, I haven't been drinking wine. You've been drinking on my behalf, okay? But I've been detoxing, and I wanted to share with you what my 30-day detox process was, and it is Teemi blends. The reason I like this is because it's all natural, okay? It focuses on improving your gut health, because you guys know the immune system lies in the gut, and if it's packed full of everything that you ain't supposed to be eating and drinking, wine, sugar, meat, things like that, okay? Especially if you're an overeater or you love food like me. I use Teemi Blends Detox system in order to help clean me out and give me more energy. Now, the reason I love this is because it's all natural, okay? In this Teemi blend tea that I'm going to be preparing right here in front of y'all, okay? Like I said, I'm on day 3 today, okay? You got some yerba mate, you got some oolong tea, you got some lotus leaves, some lime, some ginger, and a little bit of caffeine. That's why I'm hyping right now, okay? So I want you to watch me make this tea that I'm actually going to drink, okay? It's first thing in the morning right now, okay? I got on my workout clothes because I'm about to go work out, and I use this as a pre-workout, okay? Because like it does have a lot of good herbs to help get your energy going, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this in the Teemi blend. I love their little teacup, okay, that they have here that you can take on the go. Okay, so I'm gonna open up this pack. I already got my hot water using my son's spoon because it's a perfect amount. That's all you need, okay? But I'm gonna do 2 today, okay? Because I'm doing I'm doing a really hard workout. And gonna grab this, which is my hot water steeped, and I'm going to just pour. As you can see, you see that steam? Now, I don't drink a lot. I do like a half, okay? Because like I said, this stuff is really, 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 really strong, okay? It's so strong that you are encouraged to use the same leaves, okay? 2 to 3 times a day, which means you don't have to dump these leaves, okay? I'm just gonna let it steep. Okay, now it's a little hot right now. As you can see, the herbs in here as well as the tea is turning color. And guess what? It's gonna help me have some smooth passings throughout the day, if you understand what I'm saying. Smooth passings, okay? To the bathroom, number 2, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting out Edward. You guys know how it works, okay? By drinking this. Now, in order to kind of push us over the detox, really clean us out, at night, they have a Teemi colon tea, okay, that you steep the same way, okay, but this time it's double steep because it doesn't want you to swallow any of these herbs because they are really strong, okay? And you just kind of throw it in the cup, you drink it at night, and when you wake up in the morning, you're out, okay? It just comes out. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't cramp, and I do encourage this detox system because it's all natural. I don't like all those extra chemicals. I don't like all these protein powders and stuff like that. This is what I prefer to do because my body recognizes things that come from the earth, okay? You know how important it is to actually have good gut health. The gut is responsible for 90% of our bodily functions, okay, and our immune system as well, okay? So if you guys want to try Teemi Blend's 30-day detox system, all you gotta do, click the link below in the description box, and you guys get 20% off using the coupon code UNWINE. Now, you were, of course, under the impression that Andre was straight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had no clue that he also liked men.
No clue at all.
Okay.
Like straight man.
And so, how long were you guys together?
We've been together for 2 years,
2 years.
and
What? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
we have a son.
Wow. How old is your son?
1 year.
Okay. Now, tell
Mhm.
me, walk me through what was your relationship like before you found out online like everybody else? Like, what in the hell is going on? So, what was your relationship like with Andre for the 2 years that you were with him?
It was not a, I mean, a relationship like everyone. Sometimes we we used to, to argue like a lot, some disagreement, but it happened, for each relationship. But we love each other, but I never expect that, I would live this kind of experience.
Okay.
No.
How did you feel like when you opened up your phone? Tell me about that day, like when you opened up your phone and you saw him with Jeffree Star.
um I I started laughing. I thought it was a joke, and I knew his arm was familiar, so I was like, "Whoa, that's him!" Like, so I started laughing. I called my best friend, and she was shocked. And then I started realize that, okay, this is real right now. I don't know what's going on. Like, I need to call him, but I had all my emotion together. I was crying, like I was so confused. I was lost. I was like in a dark like space. Like I don't know what's going on. Yeah, So people start following me, DM, blah blah, and then I cut off I disabled my IG for the night, and I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Are you still kind of going through the motions currently?
I'm healing right now, but I realized that, sometimes my mental, sometimes in a good day, sometimes I can cry for no reason because I'm going back to the past about what happened, because it's humiliation in public is something, very like deep. Some people, they don't understand because they can't put themselves in my shoes. I had a lot of people, on share room, they were laughing at me, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know what I'm going through, and it's sad because people don't are not very understanding, but it's okay. Some people understand, some people don't, and I'm okay with that. But you know I'm proud of myself because I meditate a lot, I pray, and it's something that helped me a lot to keep my head up. And then I have my son. I have to make sure my son is is good, in a good environment. So yeah,
That's good. That's
because
that's so good.
because um because trust me, the two first week, I mean the first month after what happened with Jeffree Star, I like um suicidal. I won't lie to you,
You were
because I was,
suicidal?
yeah, because humiliation, public humiliation is very deep. Like, the world know about everything. Is something that you're not proud of. Your private life is, on internet. I've been private in my whole life, in my relationship, and then boom, like, I did not ask for it. I make sure, to protect my family. So yeah, and this is it. But I'm healing right now.
Okay.
I left for for my mental health, because I mean that was the best thing that I could do to save myself and take care of my son.
Wow. So when you open up the internet and you're crying, you called your best friend, did you ever call Andre?
1 week after.
Oh, so you didn't even immediately contact him.
No, because I was not ready, and then I was expecting that he called me first.
Did he
So
call you first or did you have to call him?
I had to call him.
You did? Wow. And what was the
Yeah.
conversation like?
It was very like dry, nothing much to say. I mean, I don't know. I've been even more confused, like, about what he was saying. I mean, it was confusing a lot. So
Okay. Did you know that, like, I just can't imagine like being with a man who you feel is straight, and then there's nothing wrong with being bisexual, but when you hide it, that is what we term as down low. And sleeping with a down low man can have real consequences. Sleeping with anybody, but particularly men. And there have been rumors swirling about Jeffree Star's health. I believe that he even put out something that alluded to Jeffree Star's health not being in the best shape. That's what, we're hearing. And so what went through your mind when you found out, like, oh my God, this is a guy? Did you immediately say, like, I got to get tested? Did you ask him, like, was this the first man or was it other men?
no, I mean, yes and no. Every question was like so confused in my mind, so I was just like this.
Yeah.
Like, it was too much information. Like, people say this, people say that. Like, the internet. What I don't like with the internet. Sorry, you don't know what is the truth. What is because people tell you the false information, so you have to figure it out by yourself. So
Okay.
like, yeah.
But I mean, did you ask him, was he like gay or bisexual? Andre, your baby daddy?
I mean, it's straight for me.
He said that he was
It's
straight?
For me, straight. Yeah, he told me that he's straight.
Okay, so what was his reason for being with Jeffree?
I guess for money.
So he was prostituting himself to Jeffree? Is that what he told you?
No prostitute, but B is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say something that I don't know, but
Okay.
um, but he was doing like acting like his assistant. People believe that he's gay. I don't know.
But
I
I
don't want to
mean,
say something.
yeah, it's odd.
My goal, yeah, my goal is not to blame him, on social media. That's not me. I don't want to blame him, because I'm hurt, but
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person who is going to blame the father of my child on social media.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it
But I
is.
mean, but these are like real, I think, like questions that any woman would want to know, because it's it's sad. It's one thing to be upfront about what you do, but it's another thing to wound up on social media allowing a man to sit on your lap facing forward, hugging you on your
No,
couch. Like, I don't see how an assistant would allow that from
yeah,
a boss, unless they were expecting something else. And Andre now, and I know he's your baby daddy, but like, he's on OnlyFans. Have you seen his OnlyFans?
No, I don't want to see.
I
Yeah,
think
I don't want.
probably as like to protect your son, you probably should take a look at the content because he's like, let me give you an example. I'm just going to give you an example of what he's doing. He's pouring water like in his butthole and like squirting it out for the camera for money.
I mean, I don't follow anything
Yeah.
about him. Protect myself, and like I've been hurt a lot. Like those past, uh, uh,
Yeah.
those. I mean, since August. So I don't want to put myself in a position to be emotional. Like I'm trying to,
Right.
remove myself from this.
Have you seen
Yeah.
him since the scandal?
No, yeah, we went back to a regular relationship, trying to save our family. But my mind was like just like in and out. Like I've been so confused because it was so focused on about what he was doing, and I feel like, you know I feel it was time for me to leave, because I don't want to, limit someone when when he has no limit.
Mm.
So I decided to leave because I was very like depressed. I felt lonely with my son, so because I didn't have any family in Atlanta. I was working, as a model. I was booking models for video shoot and other, project.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, no, I can't stay here and watch you doing, things that I don't like, even for my. I mean, So I decided to leave
Okay.
for my man.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you found strength because there's a lot of women that go through what you go through, but not publicly. And just to kind of find out and kind of draw from some of the things that you went through and to see that you put your foot down and you took back your power and you decided to take your son and
Mhm.
go back home, to where you're
Yeah,
from, to
remember.
uproot it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember. I remember I had two interviews 3 weeks after Jeffree started. I was so emotional that I couldn't even talk. I was crying, but now I feel like it's different because I'm able to to talk about easily, even if it hurt. But I'm able to talk about it, without you know crying, or
Yeah.
so
Well, I
yeah.
would say for your son's sake, and him getting on the internet one day to see daddy, there are things that you can do legally. I know you're back in your country, but in the United States, there are things that you can do legally to protect your son from certain things. And I think, as a mother, that one day he's gonna have to turn on the internet and have to see daddy, doing things that are extremely inappropriate. Not to say that he doesn't have the rights to do it, but I think a lot of times parents do not consider the welfare of their children and what it could do to them mentally.
Yeah, I've been so confused about what was my job to do after this. Like, if I allow my son to stay in touch with his father. I mean, he's still young, but I project myself in the future for him. If someone tell him, hey, your father did that, it's just, I don't want to affect him. And it's just a bad example, you know for
I
I don't
understand.
know.
I understand.
I'm still talking about this, make me so uncomfortable, because that's not human. Like,
Right.
I've been raised here, and I never saw something so, like, I can't even
Yeah.
describe.
It's amazing what the internet does to people who want clout and fame. And I just feel that Andre is just one of those individuals that would do anything, including violating his own self just to make money. And it's like, you know, you were with him for so long and you did not know who he really was, you know. And I don't believe for a second that he's not gay or bisexual. I just don't, because there are just certain ways that, you know, straight men carry themselves, and he doesn't. He is an extreme attention seeker, and you are a beautiful girl. You seem like a great mother and a great friend, and I don't think any woman deserves that at all.
Yeah, at all. Even I don't wish that even to my enemy.
Right. And guess who's gonna hurt the most? The baby. When he gets older, because daddy won't take his ass to work. Daddy want to get on OnlyFans. Daddy want to trick off to, you know, YouTubers and other people. He wants to, and I mean, he's a very attractive guy. So he's basically selling himself, his looks for a check. And I mean, Jeffree Star has been known in the past to create transactions with people for certain arrangements and things like that. So I'm not surprised at all, but I am very proud of your strength and you being able to take back your power and take your son and, you know, move on with your life and not stay. Because there's a lot of women that would stay, and then guess what? They can never leave physically because of not only the emotional trauma, the physical trauma.
Yeah. I was in this case before I leave, you know, and I feel myself like so weak for dealing with this, you know. But I think, you know, I just feel like grateful for having a son, you know. I'm still, you know, sometimes just blessed that, you know, it gave me, you know, a son. But at the same time, I'm like, what did you do? Why we did to you to, you know, to live this kind of life, you know, is kind of disaster, because my mind is sometimes, sorry for saying this, my mind is fucked up, you know. I feel like I need to see a therapist to talk about it, you know. I mean, it's not something bad, but when you go through this type of, you know, situation, you need to talk to someone. Okay. And so far I just meditate, you know. I'm just doing my work to heal.
Will you ever return to the United States to continue your modeling career?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Don't let no man kill your dream, girl. Absolutely not. But no, can you tell everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Lizzy LP, LEEZYLP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we round up the interview?
I'm a casting director in Atlanta, LA, Miami, New York. So, you know, if you need, you know, models or location or whatever, you know, you can DM me or contact me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. I love it. Thank you so much, Lizzy, and good luck to you. And we'll be following your journey. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.